Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from SegaCityUniverse.com and GravesideEntertainment.com. And this is a video response to a great YouTuber that I've been watching, and I had shouted out in my last video, TheSegaSaturnGuy. He had posed the question, how do you buy your video games? So I thought this was kind of a cool question because this has really changed for me in the past, I don't know, 10 years or so. By the way, I hope you don't mind the tie and shirt. I just got off of work and I really didn't feel like changing yet, but I really was interested in responding to this. So the first thing is, it seems like people love replacing well, first off, the gas, paying for gas and wear and tear on your car and going to a store and paying tax and having to get out of the car and go. We become lazier as a society, and I think this kind of ties into that. Or I may be looking just too deep into it. I personally buy all my stuff, or 99% of it, online. The reason for that is I buy a lot of older stuff, Dreamcast, Sega Genesis, and stuff like that, and some 360 stuff, but even that is still cheaper online. I am frugal when it comes to things, especially video games and game purchases, so I'll wait months for something to drop in price. Why would I pay $60 for something that after a few months goes to 10 or 20? It's just ridiculous. I don't need to play it that bad in the first day or first month even. The other thing is the stores in my area. We have a couple GameStops. I have one of my best friends who works there, and he gets his little discount or whatnot, and it's okay. But again, there's still no reason for me to buy it when it first comes out. We have a small retro store that just opened locally. They do retro, they do games that are out now, which is great, except the games they have in terms of old stuff, like I went for their Dreamcast stuff recently, they have a limited supply, and most of their stuff has no cases, no booklets. It's in printed DVD cases that they made their own custom covers for, which is fine, but it's also not as cheap as you can get it on the internet. So I don't really see the point. I like contributing to the local gaming scene and giving my local mom and pop shops money. GameStop I'm not including in that because they're not local mom and pop shops, but when you have a little higher of a overhead and you're charging a little higher for your stuff, or you have older stuff, I like to skim through it, but I don't always like buying it. I do check out thrift stores and Salvation Armies and Goodwills with my wife for games and electronics. I haven't found anything lately. It seems very few and far between. I don't know if people realize the worth of things now and they're reselling it, or there's more collectors out there, or people buying older stuff. But none of that seems. I haven't found anything lately. Nothing. In Pennsylvania, near my friend Angela's house, they had a lot of cool buybacks, I think it was called, and this other retro game store that was really good. And they had decent prices, and they had a lot of stuff. And I wish I had went there before when I started, buying back my Dreamcast stuff. But no, I'm primarily an online guy. The only thing, again, this ties into what I was saying previously about where we become lazy as a society. Everything is online. You can buy things online. You can go grocery shopping online, which we've done a few times when we run close to not being able to make it to the supermarket. The other thing is, you'll never be able to replace human intimacy. So as much as people do all this crazy stuff on the internet, whether it be dirty things and pornography and cybersex and all this crap, and these devices they make to fool around with someone through the internet and you feel something, I don't know, whatever the hell I've seen articles on, you'll never be able to replace that. And humans need to eventually go out in the world, have physical, mental, and maybe spiritual interactions with real people, friendships especially, and you can't replace that. Eventually you start going crazy and stir crazy, and it's a human fact that you need that. So you don't need that though to buy video games. So as much as online gaming is going to replace people sitting next to you on the couch and maybe chatting through the internet and chatting through Xbox Live and PSN is going to replace you chatting with people in person, it never fully equates. You still need that, and that's never going to be replaced. So you're still going to need the human interaction, but you don't need it to purchase your games. So I do everything on eBay and Half.com, Amazon, For the more recent stuff, I use Gamefly and Buy.com and all the other websites I named. So that's about it. Primarily an online guy. So thank you, the Sega Saturn guy, for the question. Great question. If someone would like to respond, I'd love to hear your comments down below, or perhaps even a video response, which I love watching you guys talk. So please do so. Thanks for the question, and hope all's well. Be good.